In today's video, I am going to be talking to you about basically why stocks go down in September. Historically, it's the worst month of the year to have money invested, and it's backed up. The average monthly S&P 500 index returns, September is down 0.5% on average, while the rest of the months, other than August, June, May, and February, other than those months, the rest of the months of the year are up between 1 and 1.5%. Now, why is this? And we can actually kind of figure this out with psychology very simply. So in July, it's on average up 1%, while in June it's down 0.06% on average, August is down 0.1%, and September is down 0.5%. We've all heard the saying called sell in May and go away until the wintertime, and that's usually October. But why is this? Why does it do this? Well, let's see. So why does September suck for investing? That is a massive question. Well, what are some of the things that come back in September from the summer? Well, in the summer, we have, of course, the sun. The sun is, of course, summer, and that means that, of course, people are going to be out of work. There is usually summer vacay that happens in the summer. That means everybody goes on vacation. Nobody is working. Well, there's people working. Of course, there's always people working. But that is the main reason, is because, of course, people are out of work, which then means that there are less investors on the market. So generally speaking, when it comes to August and, of course, June, that is in most cases the busier vacation months. So there is less volatility, which generally means that when there's less volatility, the stock markets just generally just go sideways or slightly down or slightly up. And when that becomes the case, that's why they say sell in May and go away. You sell in May, which even though May is an up month by 0.2% on average, they say sell in May and go away because there's less volatility in the summer. There's no sense in trading. You're not day trading. So, in my opinion, that's the perfect time to invest. The best time to invest on any day is a down day. If it's a down day with high volume, that is the day you want to buy. You don't want to sell on down days. The reason is because that's how so many people get into trouble. They say, "Oh my God, it's going up. The stock market's skyrocketing. It's going to the moon. Let's buy in." And then when they say, "Oh my God, I lost $5, sell everything. Get rid of it all." And they end up losing money time and time and time again. Remember the saying by Warren Buffett, "Those who are fearful, be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful." And that's what you need to do. So, historically, somewhere in the middle of September is usually the best time to invest all year. Between the middle as well as the second last week of September is usually also a fantastic week to invest. Is that going to be the same case this year? It's hard to say with all of this so-called bad news that's coming out. However, there's also another reason why the summer and September seem to be much worse yearly and on average. And that is because in the summer, there is no news cycles really. There's a party happening over here. There's this happening over there. There is literally nothing going on. There's no big business announcements. There's none of that. All you hear about on the news these days anyways is COVID, but now it's starting to become more on the shootings, and they start bringing that stuff back out. Well, guess what? Because it's a slow news cycle, what is the type of news that gets shown? Stupid news. Stuff like some lady vandalized a Tesla in China, which means that the stock should go down $50 a share. That doesn't make sense. Who cares about a random person in China doing something to a random car? And they're like, I don't care. It's not going to affect the company's income. It's not going to affect the company's future chances of making money. One random person creating vandalism in a country that probably doesn't care about it, it doesn't matter. So this is why the summer also generally goes down. Also in September is when everyone comes back from vacation, looks at their stock portfolio and says, August was terrible. September is being terrible. There's people selling everywhere. Oh my God. And that's again going to then trigger in their brain, I need to sell. Because if those big guy investors are selling because they're afraid of any random amount of stuff that's happening, I should be afraid too. And then, of course, October rolls around. It goes up on average 0.9%. November rolls around. Black Friday's about to happen. Christmas is happening. Look at all these retail numbers. They're fantastic. People are taking on debt like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, let's invest more money, and because the economy just seems so great. That's essentially what happens. So even though these are minor issues, there's always some bigger things that come up every year. Like this year, there's COVID still happening in the news cycles. But either way, that is essentially why September goes down. COVID is apparently the reason this year, but again, it's still September. I bet you anything in October, they're going to start saying, well, everything's fine. We're opening up even more because it looks great. And then we have to get our retail numbers. And then, of course, then just more stuff happens again next September. So that's my take on it. That's why September goes down. That's why September is probably the best month to throughout the entire year to buy stuff. Anytime people are saying it's the end of the world, just buy stock. That's just every time. Anyways, I hope that you've enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe. I'll see you guys again next time.